When people watch me crocheting miniature creations with the tiniest hook and thread, the most common comment I hear is, "You must have the patience of a saint." Almost always followed by, "I could never have the patience for that." Now be honest. Did that same thought pop into your head after just a few seconds of watching me make those tiny stitches? If so, you're definitely not alone. I hear this all the time. But here's the surprising truth. I don't have the patience of a saint. In fact, I have the patience of someone living with ADHD every single day. Yep, the same ADHD brain that can't wait 5 minutes for nail polish to dry is also the one crocheting the tiniest stitches for hours. How is that possible? Imagine a golden retriever puppy in a room full of bouncing tennis balls. That's me. Some days I don't have the patience to crochet for more than 10 minutes at a time. I'm a pro at jumping between unfinished projects. And let's just say I've got several boxes of work in progress pieces to prove it. Does that sound familiar? If it does, you're my kind of person. Over time, I've figured out a few strategies to help me stay focused, even on those days when my patience is nowhere to be found. Here are my 7 favorite methods for finding focus and getting things done. Here's the good news. You don't need marathon crochet sessions to make significant progress. It's not a race. Working in short bursts can be just as effective. And let's face it, more realistic for busy days. Your hands will thank you for taking breaks. When I tackle big projects like blankets, I break them into smaller, manageable chunks. I finish a few small squares and then get up to do the dishes, water my plants, or whatever else is on my to-do list. This keeps the process fun and prevents burnout both for my hands and my patience. One of the perks of microcrochet is how portable it is. Everything, your project tools and materials, fits into a tiny box that's easy to bring along. Commuting on a train, traveling, sipping coffee in your mom's kitchen. These little pockets of time can add up to surprising progress on your crochet projects. Sometimes the best way to handle waning patience is to embrace it. I always have several WIP, work-in-progress boxes filled with half-finished blankets and barely started ideas. It gives me the freedom to switch projects when I need a fresh perspective or feel a spark of inspiration. And honestly, it's kind of fun rediscovering a project after setting it aside for a while. Yes, you read that right. Sometimes giving up temporarily and taking a break from the project you really want to work on but are starting to resent is the best thing you can do. Step away for a bit, switch to a different hobby, and recharge those patience levels. This approach works wonders for me. It's why I'm always bouncing between hobbies and why I established my Sunday fun days. On those days, I let myself work on anything that excites me in the moment. No rules, no pressure, just creativity. It's such a great way to reset and rekindle that spark. Need an extra patience boost? Pair your crochet time with your favorite podcast or audiobook. Getting lost in a great story or an interesting discussion can make the time fly by. Suddenly, you're deep into your project without even realizing it. For me, it turns crochet time into a double win. I get to enjoy my hobby while diving into something new and engaging. Keeping my hands busy actually makes learning so much easier for me. Lately, I've been pairing my crochet sessions with language learning, tuning into German and Korean podcasts while I crochet away. It's amazing how much knowledge you can soak up when you turn your crafting time into a learning opportunity. One of my favorite companions on my learning journey is Skillshare, the sponsor of today's video. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives like us, offering thousands of classes taught by industry experts. And let me tell you, they have something for everyone. I've been taking classes on Skillshare for years, and honestly, I can't recommend it enough. As someone who's always chasing new skills and hobbies, thanks ADHD, Skillshare feels like my happy space. It's been my go-to for exploring everything from character design, painting, script writing, and video editing, to discovering new social media strategies for my small business and practical advice on thriving as an artist in the hustle world. Lately, though, life's been a bit chaotic. Between running my tiny business, finishing orders, recording videos, I've felt like I'm juggling way too many things at once and don't have enough time for other hobbies outside micro-crocheting. I decided to turn to Skillshare classes to help me get back on track. I found this amazing class by Jules Acree called Chaos to Calm, Google Calendar Workshop for Creatives. Perfect match. It was a great reminder that a calendar is my friend, and I'm definitely stealing the potato day idea. If you want to make your crochet sessions double as learning time and get a little more organized so you have more room for your new hobbies, now's the perfect time to start. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So don't wait and get started today. Huge thanks to Skillshare for not only sponsoring this video but also giving you the chance to join an inspiring community of like-minded creatives for free. Now that you found more time for crocheting thanks to Jules' tips, let's get back to building up your patience. Singing along your favorite songs is another great way to occupy the restless brain. Here's a not-so-secret secret. I'm a huge K-pop fan. I have a special sing-along playlist with my favorite songs, reserved just for crochet sessions. It's something I look forward to, and it boosts my mood and patience. Don't worry, I won't subject you to my singing. You're welcome. But if you find yourself singing along to any of the songs from my playlist, we might just have more in common than a love for tiny crochet. Here's a surprising benefit of micro crochet. It can actually help you become more patient. When I first started working on such a tiny scale, frustration was my constant companion. But I stuck with it, trusted the process, and over time I noticed something wonderful. It started to calm my busy mind. Micro crochet requires you to slow down, focus, and truly enjoy the moment. It's like a form of meditation in thread form. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What has been your experience with your craft or hobby? Has it helped you become more patient or find a new sense of focus? Do you have any tips or tricks that help you stay engaged and motivated? Let's inspire each other to keep going, one small stitch at a time. And if I've convinced you to pick up that tiny hook and thread and give it a try, you can find several video tutorials for mini creations on my channel. And if you're new to crocheting with thread, I also shared my tips on how to get started with micro crocheting. Trust me, if I can do it with my golden retriever attention span, so can you. So grab your tiny hook, a spool of thread, and dive into the wonderful world of micro crochet.